Hi. Okay, guys, this is like the third time that we've been trying to do this. But I'm trying to go live with one more because we have like a little bit that we want to talk about. So, yeah, we're going to try this again. Fingers crossed that it works. Hi, Grayson. How are you? Good to see you. Hi. Okay. Hi, Nick. How have you been? Hi, Mitch. Hi, Lamar.
Hi.
Okay.
No.
Fingers crossed.
Wait, how
Okay.
is it?
I can hear you now. So
You can
that's
hear
a
me.
plus. I can
Okay,
hear you.
awesome. So what I was saying before was that I'm always so impressed with you. I tell you every single time I see you that you're so immersed in self-help and you're only 16. Yeah.
I'm a little obsessed, not gonna lie. I'm a little obsessed.
Yeah, you went live last weekend. That's what caught my attention with you were at the National Achievers Congress. How was
Yes.
that? How'd you hear about that?
Oh my goodness, it was one of the best experiences of my life. I had always like been hearing about things like that and about different little events like that. But I was super excited about this one because Tony Robbins was speaking. And
Yes.
if you guys don't know who Tony Robbins is like hands down the best motivational speaker out there. He's so, I honestly can't even explain him. He's just so energetic, but the things that he says are so real, and he'll just say things and he won't take, he doesn't like, he's not afraid of saying the truth.
That was
You
your
know
first
what I
time
mean?
seeing him, right?
Yeah, it was my first time seeing him.
Yeah. Did you ever see I Am Not Your Guru on Netflix?
No, I haven't. And I, this is going to sound so bad, but about a year ago, Mom wanted me to watch it, and so did Jean. And I was like, oh, no, I'm not watching that. I'm never going to be one of those people that watches things like that. And now I'm like actually obsessed. So, I mean, it goes to show how one little thing in your life can change everything.
Yeah, yeah. Who were your other favorite speakers? I saw you doing makeup on Kevin O'Leary from Shark Tank. How did
Yes.
that happen?
Okay, so Jean was doing interviews with all of the speakers, and there were a bunch of different speakers, but my favorites were Kevin O'Leary, Joseph McClendon III. He was hilarious, and then Tony, of course.
Yeah.
But he was doing a lot of different interviews with those speakers, and he called me in, and he's like, hey, like, I need you in here. I just want you to be in here just so you can, like, see what I do. Because anytime someone asks me what he does, I say, I don't know. As bad as that sounds, but I didn't know. So he was having me sit in for his interviews. And anyway, Kevin O'Leary walks through the door.
Sorry.
I had just watched him speak, and it was amazing. He was talking about how he feels that there's so many entitled kids nowadays, and how that parents shouldn't be raising their kids entitled, and about how he, in his will, he didn't leave them any money. He'll pay for them up to college, and that's it.
Kevin O'Leary said this?
Mm-hmm. Last day out of high school, and then they're done. No more money.
Amazing. Amazing.
Yeah.
Do you think that with everything you've done, obviously, like the reality is that you've made a lot of money from acting, right? You're basically young Hollywood professional. So you've made a lot of money there. Do you think that that has kind of made you entitled a little bit?
A lot of people say that actresses and actors and social media kids and children just in general nowadays that are on a platform and have a following are entitled, and that they're not humble. But my mother always raised me to be humble, and
Really
from the
did.
day that I started, she said, the minute you become ungrateful and the minute that you start acting entitled and like you deserve everything in the world, you're out of it. And that's something that's really stuck with me, because it just goes to show, like, I take pride in that. I take pride in being humble and being grateful for everything that I've gotten. I know it's a blessing, and I know that there's a ton of other kids in the world that strive for things that I've gotten, and I'm super grateful and super lucky. So you just have
yeah,
to
but
be
you've also
grateful.
worked hard, Maddie. Don't downplay that. You've worked really hard, and I asked you that question because I really don't think that you're entitled at all, and I'm surprised by it. I'm really surprised by it because you're very beautiful. On top of it, you're smart, you're dedicated, you're disciplined. Every single time I see you, at some point within that day, you're working, whether it's on school stuff, you're going on an audition, acting class, you have something, like all of these different things. And I'm always so impressed, but I never know, you know, when you go out into the real world, right? You're always on social media, fine. But when you're in school, like I always would think, if I were you, like what are people saying? What are they like thinking? And how are you acting?
School it's an interesting topic, not gonna lie. I mean, okay guys, so I'm gonna let you in on a little thing that I'm planning on doing. At the end of the year, I'm planning on doing a TED Talk about social media
Maddie,
and the influence on teenagers nowadays.
Maddie, I'm so proud of you. Oh my God.
I've been thinking about it for a while now, and it's really gotten to me in these past few months just due to like school and people's opinions on me, and people will judge you like that and they don't even know you.
Yeah.
And that's what hurts the most, I think, because people feel that they can bully through a screen. People feel like they can bully in person and have no consequences. And it's honestly so sad. And there's so many children nowadays that are growing up in this world, and they need someone to tell them that it's not okay. And that if this is happening to you, you need to speak out and you need to tell someone because it's not okay.
I love that. See, you constantly impress me every single time, Maddie. It's insane.
I love you so much.
I love you more. I love you more. And on the topic of school, what's your favorite subject?
My favorite subject, probably either English or yoga.
Yeah. Oh, they teach you yoga in school?
So instead of having to do PE, I take yoga.
Oh my God, I'm so jealous. What's your favorite pose?
We don't really do poses. We kind of just sleep, which is great.
Okay.
So every Monday is meditation Monday.
Your GPA will be boosted by an entire, hour a day of sleeping?
Uh-huh.
Okay, leave me alone.
It's great. It's great. Great. I love my school.
What's your least favorite subject?
Math, hands down.
Really?
I despise my math.
Really? Are you good at it? Is it because you're not good at it? Oh, okay. Well, there we go. That's why.
It's complicated because it's not that I'm bad at it. I just don't like it. I don't enjoy it.
Okay. Yeah.
And
that's real.
My teacher,
don't.
Okay, listen, the thing about it is though, because like, I know I can do the material and I know I can do it. I just don't want to put the time into it. And like, there's chapters that I get immediately because it's just memorization. And I'm really good at memorization. Now, things that just kind of come naturally to some people, I don't get.
Right. Well, because you're an actress, you memorize scripts all day. Yeah.
That's what I do. And I'm used to memorizing, but I'm not used to doing all these math things like the Pythagorean theorem and all of this other stuff. That's not my strong suit.
Okay. I mean, that's fair. Do you even think that good grades and going to school and all of that are even as important as they once were, when really young people have a lot of opportunities to make money, make businesses out of themselves? I mean, you yourself are a brand, right? So
I totally get where you're coming from, but I definitely feel that grades are super important. I feel that they're important because although you may have something right now, you never know what it's going to be in 10 years.
That's it.
And
that's it.
You can literally be making so much money from Instagram and from Snapchat and brand endorsements today. And then the next day it can all be taken away.
Yeah.
Just by one wrong mistake that you make, or it's just not as popular anymore. It turns like that. And my whole thing is everyone needs to have a backup plan. And my backup plan is always going to college. And doing all this stuff to do midwifery because that's really what I want to do with my life.
To do what?
And a lot of people think I'm crazy for saying that because they're like, you're so lucky to have what you have. And I know I am. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for everything that I've gotten. But that's not what I want to do with my life. I'd rather have something that is a steady, consistent job that I know I will go in and love.
I love that. What did you say you want to go to school for? I couldn't hear you.
Midwifery.
I love you. Keep calling me.
I love babies so much. And
someone keeps calling me.
You're fine. You're fine.
That is awesome. And your mom's a nurse, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah. So she's a home health nurse.
Yes. Yes. Awesome. And then, so what do you think it is about young people? Like at that event, you were easily probably the youngest person there, right? At National Achievers
Oh yeah,
Congress?
hands down.
Yeah. Why do you think that is? Like that there's
honestly
no other,
speaking,
else?
I just don't think that people realize that they're out there and that there's these events that kids can go to. I know that Tony has a teen leadership program that I'm doing in the summer.
Oh, that's right. How long is it? You're doing it? Is it a long weekend?
I think it's like 4 days, I think. Okay. Yeah. But it's just, I feel that teens and kids nowadays, they don't know that these resources are out there. And I feel that kids need to be going to events like these because they need to be able to inspire themselves and others.
I agree with you. I totally agree with you. I can't wait for that test. So we're going together, Unleash the Power Within, right? In March?
I am.
Okay, so we're going to go to that together. I'm going to go with you.
I'm so excited.
I told Jen that we're going in March, and then I think next weekend there's like a Millionaire Mindset or something else.
Yes, there is, in Vegas.
I'm going to go to that. Are you going?
I want to. I'm not 100% sure just due to like school and whatnot. But
yeah, you were just there, huh?
I was just in Vegas. And I was there for 4 days. And then I flew back, went to school, and maybe we'll go back out.
How do you do all of that? What other like extracurriculars do you do? So I already know about your auditions and your acting class. I've been there. But what else?
This is gonna sound so bad, but like normally I just like hang out with friends and stay at home and catch up on work.
You're 16.
I'm 16, and I feel that kids do need to have that socialization aspect. And I'm super grateful for the time that I get to spend with my friends, but it doesn't always get to happen, which is sad. But yeah, you know what I mean?
I know what you mean. Everyone's saying I love Kenzie and you.
Oh,
someone said they were listening to a Tony Robbins CD. Whoa.
Tony is the best. I'm telling you, he's the best. And you guys definitely need to listen to him. He is phenomenal.
He's so phenomenal. Did you cry at the event at all?
I cried like 4 times. And
no, you didn't.
I know I'm a crier. I'm very emotional and I'm very open about it. I cry all the time. But I didn't expect to start crying whenever someone so energetic is screaming and playing music and making you jump around. I didn't think I would be crying over that. But he did something that's called an emotional flood. No, I'm sorry, feelings flood. It's called a feelings flood.
Okay, what is it?
Okay.
What do you have to do?
That was the best experience of my life. He like has you close your eyes and he starts talking you through all these things, and he has you pull from like things that you're grateful for and things that you
Santiago messaged me. He loves you.
Oh, thank you.
And a guy named Joshua, a fan named Joshua.
Hi,
and
Joshua.
Then my Maddie's my queen. You know that account?
Yes.
What a sweetheart. She loves you. Okay, sorry. Go on. I just don't want to forget about
so much.
They love you.
But yeah.
Okay, what was it? Keep going. Feeling flood, emotional flood.
Okay, so the feelings flood. He has you like pull from different things that you're grateful for and things that you want out of your life and things that you want to end your life with, like what you want to leave in your legacy and all that. So I just started bawling my eyes out once he said start pulling things from your future and what you want out of life. And I don't know, I just saw like my whole laugh flash in front of my eyes and I started bawling my eyes out.
Oh, You are so sweet. What is your goal? What's your biggest resolution for 2019? Do you do resolutions?
I do. I don't normally hold on to them and stay true to them, but I actually think I'm going to stay and stick with this one. And it's mostly just to inspire myself and the people around me and make everyone happier than the day before. And just focus on like my mental health and focus on how I'm actually feeling instead of putting on a fake face and putting on a mask to mask my feelings and actually letting my feelings out.
That is awesome. What's one thing this year you don't want to change?
One thing I don't want to change, probably just how close I am with my family. I'm so close with my family, and I would not trade it for the world.
You are so close with your family. You're always taking care of one of like the 9 kids. You and your mom are always out. I love it. I'm obsessed. You and your mom look like twins.
It's great though.
You know I'm obsessed with her.
I love my mom. My mom and I swear,
love her too.
In the past like month and a half, every time we're out together and it's just us, everyone's like, oh, you sisters are so cute. Are you guys sisters? And my mom's like, oh, that makes me feel so good about myself.
Sister, you really look like sisters. And your mom has a young energy that I think you'll also have as you get older. And she's just so open and nice and accepting of everyone. You're the same. You guys are identical.
I'm so grateful to have her as my mom because she's so supporting to everyone around her. And that's something that I'm really lucky to have because I know that there's a lot of parents out there that don't support their kids if they wanted to do acting or something like singing or dancing and stuff like that. But she has supported me since day one, and I'm so grateful for that.
I love it. I love her. I love you. A mentor, lawyer. Okay. You know what we need to this is so I love it.
Oh my
so
gosh.
Funny. What we need to do, Maddie, is, I mean, obviously your TED Talk, I want to post that or like a link to it when you go on it. But what I want to do is on my page, start putting resources for young professionals. So whatever you hear about, whatever you're involved in, or whatever we can create together, we should just put on there.
Let's do it.
And anyone who's actually interested in that, because I know you have a lot of Game Shaker fans.
I do.
My live stream. Oh, okay. All right. I'm not even going to attempt to read everything. Everyone loves you. They're so cute. See, like
they're
David
also
wants
sweet.
to become an actor.
I'm sorry, what?
Like this guy, David, he says that he wants to be an actor. I want to become an actor. Yeah. Like you're a really, really good resource for that because how old were you when Game Shaker started filming? When you actually got
Game Shaker started, I was 12, but I started acting at 6.5.
Oh my God, Georgia, follow my page and I'll give you tips. 6.5. Wait, what was your first role? Commercials or print?
So the first like little thing I did was like little commercials, but the first like job I had was I was in a Broadway show called Enron.
You were in a Broadway show? Wait, it was called Enron?
Yeah, it was about the financial scandal.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Is there footage of that somewhere?
I honestly think there is. I was so little. I
would die. You were so cute when you were little. You look just like, I mean, all of you guys, Sawyer, I mean, you guys all are so cute. 6.5 on Broadway. I'm over you.
I was tiny.
I love you.
Tiny. Thank you.
And then when did you get Game Shakers?
Yeah, so then I started like auditioning for other little things and I would book other commercials and pilots and little things like that. I did SNL, as Mitch said. Yeah.
What? When did you do SNL, Maddie?
I did like 4 episodes of SNL, if I think correctly.
What? How old are you?
It was while I was living in New York. So it was over the course of like 6 years.
Okay. That's awesome. How was that?
It was so much fun. It's definitely something that I'll remember forever. And what's so funny is Fred Armisen, that's his name. He's on SNL. So anyway, whenever I was doing like little things for SNL, I would see him around, but it was kind of just like whatever, you know what I mean? Yeah. And then I booked a movie about 4 years ago now, and it was with Billie Joe Armstrong. And it was Fred Armisen, and it was Judy Greer and Selma Blair and Joan Jett, and it was just a bunch of other people. But it was awesome to be able to see Fred again because I hadn't seen him since I was super young, and I know he didn't remember me, but it's just like it's funny because like it's such a small world.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is. That is so awesome. And then Game Shakers, how long was it on? It's still on, isn't it?
Yeah. So we did 3 seasons, so that's about like 3 years worth. Yeah. They still have a couple of episodes airing.
That is so cool. Who made the decision that you were going to get into acting? Was it your parents kind of pushing you, or did you want to do it?
No.
You pushed them.
It was me all the way. And at the beginning, my mom and my dad were like, no, you're not doing that. You're not doing that. You're crazy. We live in North Carolina. You're not doing that.
Oh,
and
that's right.
I begged and begged and begged and begged. And finally, she was like, okay, we can try it. So I got an agent in North Carolina, and they ended up sending me to an acting convention in Florida called AMTC. I did that. I got an agent in New York. We went out for a summer. I booked a Broadway show, so we had to move out there.
Oh my God, Maddie, look at you.
And I think we still have some of those videos too. Those are funny. Those are gems.
I have to see them.
It's out there.
See them. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm going to YouTube you. That's really, really funny. Where in North Carolina are you from?
I'm from Kings Mountain.
Kings Mountain.
Mm-hmm.
Kings Mountain?
That's about like 15 to 20 minutes away from Charlotte.
Ooh. Yeah. And someone asked earlier, how do you get an agent?
So I got an agent just by doing that acting convention called AMTC. So, yeah. Hi, Kobe. Awesome. I see that Kobe's on here. Hi, Baylor. But yeah, I'm super blessed to have all the things that I've had. Hi. Would you like to say hi to the here on the crap on a stick? Oh, me too. That's great.
Hi, Lamore.
Hi, Gabby.
So these are 2 of the like 9 kids that we have, by the way, guys. And it's a super full household, but
I love them. Well, then
I'm sorry, what did you say, Lamore?
I was going to say that I'll let you go since everyone's home now, but can you leave the live on and then save it, send it to me.
Okay, perfect. Sounds good.
I love you. I'm so proud of you.
Bye.
Bye.